Right, this is Predict the Score.
Yep.
Episode 16 and match 10 predictions. So should we do a recap on what
We'll just
how
do a
we did?
recap on match 9.
Well, I had Liverpool 2, Brighton 0. Obviously, it was 3-all. Liverpool were lucky to get a point.
Yeah.
And then I had 3-1 Man
more
City.
draws than MFI. Liverpool this season.
I think the 6-3 flattered United myself.
Yeah, I think it did. And Man City fans that I've heard were gutted that they let in 3 goals. They were absolutely gutted.
Yeah, the penalty you can sort of say that was a given. You know, it was a poor, sloppy challenge.
Yeah.
But
He left at half time.
oh no! Did you see him
And
streaming?
we lost 6-0 and we were there to the final whistle still singing to them. I love it.
Yeah,
I love Forest fans. They could just love being in the Premier League this year, innit? Even if it's for one season.
You never know.
It's certainly a game of 2 halves at Man
And then
City.
what was Bournemouth Brighton was 0-0. Carlos had it as 2-1 Brentford.
A boring game.
Leicester battered.
Let's just skip past that one. Should we just skip past that one? Yeah?
No, let's dwell on it.
Carlos had 2-all Leicester.
Well, you get Forest
2
too much
Forest.
credit there, I tell you.
There was 4 goals in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the wrong
we got
way.
it right. We got the right amount of goals.
Go on, then you had.
I had Arsenal 3, Tottenham 2, but it ended up Arsenal 3, Tottenham 1.
I was disappointed with Tottenham.
Yeah.
I
A bit like last night.
No, sorry, I had
well,
Arsenal 2, Tottenham 2.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2-all draw and ended up with an Arsenal win. I thought they'd kind of cancel each other out. If Kane and Son had turned up, I think that would have been a different game. But they were.
Can I just say, let's go back to Man United. Had Harry Kane had the game that Marcus Rashford had, you would have slaughtered him.
Oh, absolutely. You know me, I'm a Man United fan through and through, but Matt Rashford is not good enough.
He
He's
was
not
He didn't have a
non-existent.
shot on target. And then Ronaldo sitting on the bench
I know,
thinking,
I know.
what? I have a shot on target.
I know. I sent you lot the video of the pundits talking about Ronaldo. That could really blow up.
Oh yeah, they've already said he can leave in January. They've already said he can go now.
But why don't you just let him go in the summer?
Why don't they just let him go? If they're not going to play him, let him go. You've got the highest paid player. You're sitting there doing nothing.
Well,
And the second game I went for.
You got it right.
I went for Palace 1, Chelsea 2, and I got it right.
93rd minute. Connor, wasn't it?
yeah, hell of a goal.
Yeah.
You got a bit of rain.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Bit of rain. Yeah.
So,
And then Dino,
me, I went for Southampton 1, Everton 2, and I got it right.
the
They went
defending.
1-0 to Southampton
Yeah.
and then they brought it back Everton. So.
Two things with Southampton. They should have scored more, but the defending of them 2 goals was it was criminal.
Yeah.
Absolutely
I
criminal.
don't know what it is about Southampton. They ride their luck. They've ridden their luck for the last 7-8 seasons, staying in the league.
They still stay there though, don't they?
They're like the Cov of
Yeah.
They stay there
The
though.
Championship. They're like Coventry City of the Championship. They ride their luck.
what Cov were like in the 90s. Stayed up.
Oh, just looking at that weather out there, I think my gazebo might be in next door's garden when I get home.
And then the second one was West Ham 0, Wolves 0. It could have been, but it was 2-0 to West Ham. They needed the win.
Wolves can't score.
Yeah,
Can't buy
They
a goal.
can't score. I don't know
I
what's
thought
happened
both
to-
of them couldn't score. That's why
I don't
went
know what's happened to Wolves. I mean, they used to be Portuguese United, didn't they? It's,
Well, they've built a culture of Portuguese players. And you've got to mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
You know, they even joke there isn't there a away kit like the Portuguese home kit.
Yeah.
So they've got a new manager coming in. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who's coming in, but I said some.
the ex-Spanish manager, I think, is coming in.
Yeah.
Spain manager might be coming in for Wolves.
He'll do one game and then they'll get another one.
And then Filiano had Fulham 2, Newcastle 3. He got the 5 goals right, but it was an absolute battering.
It was ruined from the 6-minute red card, really, weren't it, from Fulham? That kind of
ridiculous.
changed the game.
I've got to admit, I haven't actually seen the highlights of that yet.
What a
I've
ridiculous
heard that Almiron's goal was a scorcher.
Yeah. Good goal.
And then he also had Leeds 1, Villa 1, and that was a
0-0.
a ball 0-0.
And Villa should have scored.
Yeah, Watkins not good enough. Right, so we go for our scores then. Right, I'll do mine. I think I've been kind to Southampton here. I've gone.
Yeah, I could see this being a
6-0.
lot more.
6-0.
A lot more.
6-0.
The fact that Everton got 2 against Southampton and they're struggling to score. So what are Man City going to do? So I have gone 4-0.
When do we play Southampton?
Yeah.
I hate to think how many goals they're going to score.
Honestly, have you seen the highlights of that Everton game? They're defending. It was awful defending.
Haaland is going to run riot through that. And
I
Foden.
heard he might not be playing tonight. There's some paper talk saying he's not starting.
Well,
I was like, really?
you've got to. That's what Pep does, though.
Well, it depends who they're playing.
Copenhagen at home. They're going to.
Does he risk Haaland in Champions League games that he doesn't need to play him in?
I'd give Alvarez a go.
Yeah.
I would.
Rest Haaland for the league. They want to win the league. If the Copenhagen game is a dead rubber, they don't need to do anything in it.
And then
They'll win it easy.
my second game, I know Leicester had that 4-0 win, and at the minute Bournemouth are struggling to score at home. They haven't scored in the last 3 or 4 games, but I think they look a little bit better than Forest at the minute. Dino.
You might be by the end of the season. What are you on about?
I've gone for a 1-1 draw. I think Leicester will start.
I probably
picking up
still
points.
think think Forest and Bournemouth will probably go down. I think Fulham out of the 3 with the will.
Yeah.
I think it's Forest and Bournemouth.
It's
It
worrying
could be
about that.
Southampton at this rate.
I'd be worried a bit. Was that a freak result with the Fulham 4-1 getting hammered at home, or was that things are starting to slip a bit?
No, it looks like it's the red card as well, weren't it?
Oh yeah, of course.
So you know
like I said,
that does make a difference. You know,
Was it-
especially Newcastle.
What was it? Was it a bad challenge?
Well,
I
6
haven't
minutes
seen
in,
it.
it was just a dirty challenge, wasn't it? So,
Yeah, you can't be doing that. 6 minutes. Not that I've never ever done that before.
Yeah, it's down his back of his ankle, isn't it?
So it's you next, Forest Dino.
Yeah, I've gone for Chelsea 2, Wolves 0. Because, like we said, Wolves just can't see them score, and said they score, you know.
And
Chelsea,
Costa
don't
coming
score
back to
many,
this-
do they?
They don't need to. That's the thing. They
No.
don't score lots of goals.
No.
They don't need to.
Banyang scored, didn't he?
yeah, he's a goal.
Scored, so
Goal. Costa coming back to the bridge. That should be.
it'd be nice.
that'll be-
Spicy.
He'll be sent off then, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be spicy. Yeah,
You know, he's actually never been sent off in the Premier League.
Isn't he?
Is he not?
No.
Oh, he's so.
It's just, it's quite
It's crazy, isn't it?
shocking. That's another stat for you.
No, thanks, Dato.
Yeah. He likes to get him in now.
I do like to get him in. I do.
And then I got Brighton 1, Tottenham 1.
I'd
because
go
they're
with
both doing well.
Yeah.
So,
I
you
think
know,
it's a fair score.
they say that'd be Tottenham Harry Kane penalty.
Well,
as
yeah,
you
usual.
know, you
Or
know
a
it.
scuff side footer.
And that'd probably be Trossard.
Yeah, Trossard will score and Kane will get.
All right, kids, he's back.
on, Leicester!
Hey, have you said?
will get his
Have you had the
He ain't getting me
the-
stuff. Yeah,
the
yeah,
bragging-
stuff,
I was
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
like we did
The
mention
scoreline did all the talking, didn't it?
that there was 3 goals in that game that could be my pick for the goal of the month. 3 of them were beauties.
Oh,
Yeah.
Barnes and Madison.
Yeah, and then that little flick of Daka. I did like that.
I'll say the free kicks by Madison,
Yeah.
great goal.
The-
The first one deflected.
Like you said, when it hits the post,
Yeah, there's something
it's
about it.
it's
It
that
gives you,
is-
because when it hits the underside of the bar or the post, you get an idea of just how hard they've hit
yeah.
it. And it's just that noise. It's just great. The underside of the bar is probably the best one.
Yeah,
Really is.
agree. You've been
Carlos,
singing again,
is
kid.
it now?
Yeah,
Making
not
it rain.
Right, Carlos has gone for Newcastle 2, Brentford 0.
Yeah.
Which is
At home,
yeah,
Newcastle.
Yeah, I think Newcastle
Newcastle are
will
quite
definitely
strong
win
at
it.
home.
But I think it'll be more.
You know,
Good side.
there's a Geordie fan on Talk Sport, and he's saying that because they're on about James Maddison and why he's not in the England squad, which I think we're all in agreement he should be over a few players we could mention. They want to go for Maddison in January.
Yeah.
And
yeah, they should go all out for him.
they're saying
Can you
if
go to Newcastle?
they're saying
Yeah.
if it's
Money talks, mate, money
if it's
talks,
in the
yeah.
70 plus, they reckon he'll go.
Is he worth that?
I think
Is he worth that much money?
I think it
English,
is.
though, isn't it?
I think
England, you seem to add a lot more money on.
Well,
English
look.
players. Look at Harry Maguire.
we all think the price of
look how
football
much
is
Grealish
shocking.
went.
Yeah.
Grealish
What I
and
mean
Mini,
is they
innit?
did this with Sterling.
Yeah, Grealish and
City went to Sterling and said, "Can we buy?" City went to Liverpool and said, "Can we buy Sterling?" And Liverpool went, "Nah." Okay, and they went 50 million, and City just went, "All right, and we'll pay it." And that doesn't make him a 50 million
No,
player.
but
Same
I-
as Grealish. Grealish is not a 100 million pound player.
I think he will become one.
Well, he will become, but he wasn't. That was just the price tag.
If
they
he
got
keeps
him.
playing like he did at the weekend.
They knew City
Yeah.
wanted him. They just went
But
100 million.
I think got to give. I know he's not playing very well at the minute, but Sterling for Man City has been fantastic.
Yeah.
3 seasons. I don't know how many. Has he been there? 3, 4, 5? I don't know. But he was one season. He was their top goal scorer.
Yeah.
And he's not a natural goal scorer. We all know that. He doesn't look like he can kick the ball sometimes.
Yeah.
But
I mean, obviously Leicester know that Newcastle want Maddison, so they're holding out for that price. It's not worth that much, but they're just holding out to get that much money for
A
it.
lot of teams have been linked with Maddison though. Tottenham and Arsenal.
I think the lure of Newcastle and that money could he'd go.
Yeah. Oh, he'll go. He'll go. And he'll have a
Give it a
great
few
time.
years,
He'll have a
Newcastle
great
will
time
be
at
up
Newcastle.
We've said they're going to be the team, aren't they?
Yeah.
But your Carlos the second. I think the reason he's gone Leeds because he was so pissed off that Villa didn't beat Leeds. He went straight away. Crystal Palace 2, didn't you, kid?
Well, that's another
Crystal
relegation.
Palace, yeah, Crystal
That's
Palace
another
are lower
relegation
than
battle,
Leeds,
that is.
aren't
I
they?
know.
They're lower than Leeds. So.
That's a relegation battle again. So
They're not having the
Palace
season I
scored
thought
2.
they
I
were.
mean, you look at the players they've got.
No.
They
I
should be
thought
scoring more
Palace
than
would be
that.
top
I
10.
thought
But
Palace
it's
would be-
early
I
doors.
know,
It is
yeah.
early doors.
They should be scoring more.
We're,
Two at least.
we've only played. They've only played 8 games, haven't they? I know we're ahead because
I am.
I've seen your result then.
I know. Yeah.
I think there'll be goals in that
Come
one.
on then, Filiano.
Wow. So, West Ham 2, Fulham 1.
Where were you last week? I was deeply saddened that you were
I'm sorry. I was
See
too
your-
busy eating.
your chiseled cheeks.
Yeah. West Ham, I think West Ham beat Fulham.
Yeah.
I think.
It's going to be a close one, isn't it?
No,
tough
we can-
one.
when the
They're at home,
They should be. They should,
but is it now the 2-0 win they just had? Is it going to kick on from that? A
they're,
bit like Leicester.
they're one of them
Before
teams
they
that
kick on.
do start slow, don't
don't
they,
know.
West Ham?
then
They
go
do.
Forest Villa. Even though I said to you, I reckon you'll beat Villa, and I put Villa to 1. I don't know. Yeah, Villa are shit away. I reckon Forest will beat them. So ignore what I've put there.
But you've gone 1-0
But
Villa.
I've gone 1-0 Villa.
Fair enough. Like I've said, I'll probably regret the 4-0 that I've put for Man City.
It's going to be more than that. that's a Haaland hat-trick all over that.
Is that going to be one of them games that somehow Man City just don't score and then Southampton nick it 1-0?
Last minute, yeah. A fluky,
Like-
deflected,
like-
stuffed goal.
Yeah, like
That hits a bloody beach ball or something and goes in, and
Shea-
every one of them.
or Shea Adams has one of them games where he gets a chuffing hat trick
Yeah.
and Man
And
City.
Man City be like, what have we done?
Yeah.
They've hit the post, they've hit
Yeah.
the bar, they've had off the line, they can't do anything
Penalty
right.
save.
They've all said about Haaland that they can't see him going 3 or 4 games without scoring.
No, he won't. He'll score
Especially-
every game. He'll score every game he plays in. Told you that. He'll beat every record.
I think Man City will score
he
in every
will
game.
beat every
Man City's
record in the
winning
league.
game.
They will.
Haaland maybe not.
Till he gets injured.
Ooh.
See?
Well,
He's not going to have a good game every game,
they,
is he?
they spoke about the German league. He picked up a lot of injuries,
Niggly injuries.
and he's obviously. I hope he doesn't get in the Premier League. But is it because it's the high impact game over in Germany? It's a bit more. Is it physical? But I thought the Premier League was a bit more physical.
Yeah.
But
I think it. But who
But
can
the thing
take
is-
him on? Who can take him on physically in the Premier
me.
Yeah, you're about the only person that can tangle with him.
The only person is at the Liverpool centre half.
Yeah, Van Dijk. He's the
That's
only
the
person
only-
the same
that's the only
size as
one.
him.
He looks out of sorts at the minute. Old Van Dijk.
I think
does.
he's the only one that can.
Yeah, he ain't playing well.
Bring back John Terry.
I agree.
Yeah. Bring back John Terry with his headband. Yeah. Full kick wanker. All right.
Right, this is the big one for me.
nice
This
one
is
here.
the big one.
Arsenal 3, Liverpool 2. Arsenal are scoring at home. They're having a great time. Liverpool are not scoring well. They're really not scoring well. So I can't see them going to Arsenal and getting more than 2 goals. Can't see it. Firmino will get one. And
Salah penalty.
no, Salah will hit the bar, post and everything. He will do everything except score.
Oh, Firmino's their top goal
Nunez-
scorer.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
4 or 5
I
shots
think
last
Firmino
night.
will score his goal.
You know-
but-
He was giving the keeper a shooting practice.
Oh, right.
But definitely, I think Arsenal win that 3-2. Definitely.
That'll be a good game.
It'll be a good game.
very
And
good
if like, that's another.
Is that on TV, that one?
Yeah,
that
Sunday,
now,
isn't it?
Sunday,
right?
is that Sunday's got to be? Yeah.
This game here, I know it's early doors, that almost decides Liverpool's season. They can't afford to lose that game,
No,
but they
not at the
will.
moment.
If they lose that,
How many points are they off the lead? How many points will they?
where's
Looking up, Dave.
I'm
our?
going to look now.
Dave's gonna look
They're
it up.
ninth at the minute. because that's what I do. We've actually got 2 correct
Yeah.
positions. Liverpool are 9th, so I reckon they're about 9 points off.
Liverpool are on 10 and Arsenal on 21.
So, yeah, so
So it's
11 points.
11
already.
points off. If they lose that,
they're 14.
that's 14 points off the title already.
Yeah.
They're going to get that back off City or Arsenal, to be fair. So next game is, I hate this game. I absolutely, this is the worst. This is the worst fixture for the year. Everton, Man United going to Everton. I hate
Everton
it.
is your bogus.
Everton, they always seem to pull something out of the bloody bag.
It's going to be a 1-0 Everton.
And it's, I
I
mean,
hope so.
Everton and Man United and Everton, that's the closest, the 2 closest pitches. in the
Pickford
Premier
be
League.
out of the skin saving everything.
Yeah.
And I think I think Man United have got the quality to go there and win it. But I really don't like it. It makes me very uneasy, that fixture.
It is.
Because
I
you
was
think
so-
Arsenal are going to do them.
Be on the
I was looking forward
I'll be
to
watching that.
the Man City Man United game because I thought it'd
Yeah.
be a bit more of a.
I thought it'd be a bit more of a competition.
Yeah.
It was a great game. It was
But
a
the
great
fact
game to
that
watch.
straight away you saw from the start that the intensity that Man City had,
Yeah.
I think Pep would have said that they're going to come at you, and they never did.
Yeah.
They never did. You know, Grealish, he calls you're right that Dallo.
Oh yeah, he
He
turned
calls
inside out.
When
so
they're
many
like a yellow card in the first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dallo got
minutes,
booked in
was
the
it?
second
But it
minute.
was a bad challenge.
And after, all game after that, he dared make a challenge. He dared make a challenge on Grealish.
So
Grealish knows how to buy a free kick.
that's like I said.
It's a tricky one. I hate it. I hate that fixture. It's the worst one of the year.
I wouldn't be surprised if they get a draw
You could do, but I think Man United got just enough if they play the right players. If they put the right
because they
people on
bottled the Manchester derby.
Yeah, if they put the right, and they'll want to bounce back. They will want to put a statement down and say, we're not that easy to beat. So I think United will win it.
All I see that Fernandes do is he moans.
Yeah.
All he does is moan.
That's why I was putting him down for a yellow card in the bet because
Yeah.
now he's going to moan with the ref and the ref's going to have a done. Yeah. Yellow card. mate.
He's like a woman with a beard. He just moans.
So that's where I am going with that.
Okay. Have we got anything else to say?
No.
No.
We can talk about Covell Barnsley.
Mighty Barnsley. They're fifth at the minute.
0-0. Last
I-
night.
I don't-
Bristol.
I don't mention
Take the
Cov
point.
anymore.
I
abandoned
we
them.
should start mentioning Cov.
Oh yeah.
They haven't lost him for though.
No, they're doing all right at the
so,
moment,
yeah.
yeah. They're on the rise.
On the rise. How Plymouth Argyle are top of League One. I can't believe that after seeing them when they beat Barnsley first game. I know we're not talking about League One. We're talking about the Premier League. Is that it then? Are we done?
I think so.
That is it.
We're gonna
And you've gone for Leicester to...
Have we done September?
Yeah, 1-1.
We've done September
I-
goal of the month and stuff.
I probably would think after that performance you put in, this is before, I put that down before the Monday game.
I'm still not confident for Leicester.
Well, we've spoken, haven't we? We said had that goal gone in, that shot. Sorry, not goal, the shot.
Yeah.
That would have been a totally different game because then the fans would have got on Leicester being 1-0 down to the Forest. More confidence, but then you always got
But
chances to conceding.
we went 2-0 up against Fulham, 2-0
Yeah.
up against Bournemouth. Second half, we let 3 goals in 6 minutes against Bournemouth. So
that's the problem.
Defending at the moment is terrible.
is-
4 goals against Leicester. That's 10 goals in 3 games.
Yeah, that's.
It is.
But I'd still stick with Cooper.
Yeah, always.
Because
Yeah, always.
you're a Forest fan. Weren't you bottom this time last season
Yeah,
in the Championship?
yeah. After 7 games.
Yeah. So
we got 1 point after 7 games. So.
it was on again. I was listening to TalkSport. Stuart Pearce said him being one of the managers. It took a lot of managers to try and get Forest back in the Premier League.
The good thing about the Premier League is everybody down the bottom is so close.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what we want.
1 win.
We
If we beat Villa next week, we go 1 point behind them,
I hope so.
and we'd
I
leapfrog
hope they
Crystal
bash
Palace
them.
and stuff teams like that.
I'd-
and you're like, it's
Sorry,
crazy
Phil. I'd
thinking
sacrifice
that
you
1
getting the
win-
correct score for Villa getting hammered.
Yeah.
At the moment, the bottom of the league it is one game.
Yeah.
Makes you up or down at the moment. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah,
That's what we want.
how
And the top of the league is really good at the
It's
moment.
good that Arsenal are up there. It's at least someone else fighting Man City, not giving it
I like
to
Arsenal.
easy.
Told you they'll regret selling them Jesus.
They're different. It's goal
They're-
difference.
I don't think they will.
They'll regret selling Jesus.
No, I don't.
Look at him. Look what he's changed him.
Their goal difference is crazy. That Man City's already.
With Jesus, they weren't going to win the Champions League with him. If they don't win the Champions League with the players they've got now, then they'll never win it.
No.
And they're saying they all say they want the Premier League, but they've got to get that Champions
They-
League.
they want
City
the
want
Champions
the
League.
Champions
City
League
want
more
Champions
than
League.
anything else.
Because they've done the league 5 out of the, was it 4 or 5 out of the last 6 seasons?
Yeah,
was
they'll-
it? 4
yeah,
losers?
they
so
will-
they've
they
done
want
the league.
They want the Champions League. It's
That's the
they
one
haven't
thing
got.
they ain't got on the shirt, which we have. They want it on, yeah, they want it
Good
on
old
the
Brian
shirt.
Clough. Brian Clough will sort you out, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Rise him up.
They want that. They want the star on there. You know they do. Man City won it.
They-
So that's what it's all about that this year.
I think they've got to. They've got to, because who is it that can beat them? Real Madrid? Maybe.
Bayern. They looked good last night, Bayern.
Bayern
But
looked
they
fine.
were, yeah, they scored goals.
Who beat Napoli? Beat Ajax 6-1.
6-1.
Napoli,
Yeah, that's
good
crazy.
side.
That was. Ajax are not bad. They're good defenders, and you know, to lose 6-1 against them.
Right.
Yeah.
So should we all agree James Madison for England squad?
Saying that for
Yeah.
months.
Yeah, get him into
Harvey
get him-
Barnes as well.
Get him into the Newcastle team, and he'll get into
South-
the
But it's snobbery from Southgate.
yeah Southgate out.
Sourgate. He's
Can't
not looking at other players that are performing.
No.
Why pick Ivan Toney and not
and
give him a
playing.
chance?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he plays for
Isn't
Brentford.
it- Especially the second game, we were relegated. There was nothing to pay for.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I agree with
Put
you.
him on.
Come on.
Because Kane had a howler in that game.
They all did.
He had a shocker.
They all, you don't like
a
Kane,
shocker
do you?
against
Like
Chelsea.
last night, innit? Yeah, that's
I
shocking.
don't like Southgate either.
You got yellow carded though. That don't normally happen. A ref actually yellow carded Kane. He's got some balls.
Right, what we got to do, Phil?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And Skull. Well done, boys.